In a recent interview, WBC junior welterweight champion Regis Progais expressed a surprise sentiment that Devin Haney would dare choose to fight him over the champions that are available at the 140-pound division. Yet and still, it's a fight to look forward to. Let's talk about what Regis said. The upcoming junior welterweight title fight between champion Regis Progais taking on undisputed lightweight champion Devin Haney, December 9th, is going to be the type of fight that Regis has yearned for since he last faced Josh Taylor. The fact that his championship title is on the line against Haney, who happens to be the lead in this promotion, strikes a heavy blow to Regis Progais' ego. And he is having a hard time thinking in terms of how the deal has come about and how the fight may go down. His ego is telling him that he is more prominent in the sport than he finds himself currently. But just look around at the landscape of how certain fighters are moving in boxing, and it is a total revelation of why a fighter like Haney could come in and contest for his title and be the A side in a situation as such. Haney has always sought to face the best fighters of where he happens to be. And now that he has moved up to junior welterweight, the opportunity to take another title is on the table. Haney's going to enter this fight against Progais with a record of 30-0 and 15 KOs, where Regis is coming in with a record of 29-1 with 24 KOs. His last fight was not the most lustrous fight, but his one defeat is to Josh Taylor, which is unavenged. Progais is looking at Haney as a smaller man, little boy, coming up to take on he who happens to be a man in the sport. Now, as we look at where they stand as far as where their ages are, Progais is 34, Devin Haney is 24. Age matters. Youth and exuberance matters. Mileage matters. And this is something that Progais is going to find out and be reminded. Just as when he took on Josh Taylor, he had to fight that man outside the country in his own backyard. And I had stated going into that fight, in order for Progais to be successful, he would need to come in and come outside of himself. He wasn't able to do that. So now that he's taking on the younger Devin Haney, he may be underestimating Haney's ambition, because Haney is the type of man who runs into the burning house to put the fire out, not run out away from the smoke. In the meantime, Regis has talked with bravado about his power and his strength, and feeling that those are advantages that he'll be able to impose on Haney. However, what he's not looking at is the fact that Haney happens to possess a more complete tool set in boxing ability than even Taylor brought. So he's going to face someone whom his punch is not necessarily going to matter. The fact that he's a two-time champion is not going to matter. He's going to have to turn away the challenge of a young fighter who is, in this date and time, actually daring to be great. Progais could have taken on another fighter from his division after winning this WBC title. He could have went right into a fight with Subriel Matias, who had called him out, and he elected to ignore Matias. He continues to ignore Matias, speaking on fighting the likes of Ryan Garcia or even possibly Teofimo Lopez, fights that he says would garner him more economic positioning. That's not what the people want to see. The people want to see the best fighters fight one another. And Devin Haney coming for the title that is in the grasp currently of Progais is not going to be biding time, waiting around for the likes of guys who may not be interested in suffering a loss on their records. Because that's what Haney is looking to do, put losses on better fighters' records consistently. These are my thoughts, but what are yours? This is Stormy B-Man. Shout out to the mighty LDBC and Liberated Perspective, a third eye view of the world. For more content such as this, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Let me know what you think about Regis Progais' thoughts and ego, questioning that Devin would dare challenge him. Peace to everyone out there, and everyone please remain safe.